So this is actually disastrous hearing this stuff from you. So if this is the actual state of affairs, so isn't this all one gigantic con on students, poor fellows who go out there thinking I'm going to end up being the next Mani Ratnam or next Santosh Sivan, learn cinematography? So isn't this a fraud being perpetrated on the
No, it's
students?
not. I wouldn't call it fraud. I mean, when it's very it's gone out there to the public that Viscom is a very good course to take up.
Okay.
So it's gone out to the public. It's reached a lot of people. It's gone off in a way that it's been publicized very well because it's available in all your colleges, regular colleges.
That's probably why, because it's full of style. People are stylish there.
True. And one more thing is, you have specific colleges like Balu Mahendra's Academy. You have so many things like that, which actually gives you a proper education on that. And you get more hands-on in that kind of a place than in a regular Madras University.
Nobody questions colleges for the way they're running these courses. Do they have any qualified cinematographers who come and teach? Out of faculty?
No, we do have a lot of things. We do have. I mean, our cinematographers, our photographers, they're all experienced people who sit there. I mean, unless you go out there and do a lot of stuff, how will he gain his experience? So over a period, he will lose that 3 years or 5 years of experience.
So he'll fall back.
He will fall back in time.
Okay, so the only good thing I can say is that in spite of going to college, you eventually became a photographer, which is wonderful for you.
Correct.
So now are your parents happy?
Right now they are, but initially, right after my college, I had a heavy pressure from my family and my friends that I had to leave the country to get some focus, specialize on some graphic designing and come back. But I applied and I got through college in London, and I didn't want to go because I had this dilemma there to take up photography or this. I've been working with this guy till my end of college. So I started in my 10th standard. Till about my 3rd year of college, I was working with him. And there I had to take a course.
So you didn't see the need to go abroad?
I didn't see
so now can I call you a successful photographer? What is your area of specialty? Fashion?
Right now I'm
shooting
in, right now what I specialize in is fashion and products.
Okay.
And I've worked on a lot of commercials, which is commerce, banners, advertising campaigns as such.
And it pays well, I presume.
It does pay well.
So is it a closed group? Everybody recommends each other, or is it easy for anyone to break in?
It's very difficult. You need to know them. You need to work with them. You need to make them feel.
So you need to know the clients more than anyone else.
You need to know your clients. You need to understand your client and give them what they require.
So is all your work just restricted to Chennai?
No. I work out of Bombay and Bangalore and Chennai. I work out of.
So what is the most challenging area? I mean, if we say what are the areas of photography that generally you can walk into? Fashion photography is one.
Fashion, if you walk in, you won't make money. But if you make some really good pictures, you're gonna move to the next level. It needs a lot of research, and you need to keep working.
So
on
how do you
style.
get the models to do all this? You got to experiment on somebody,
Yeah. It's a difficult task convincing one ugly looking model to a very, very good looking model also. You need to experiment with every face.
You can take a microphone like this and put it in, light it up and shoot it, but people getting that is impossible.
It's impossible. You need to talk to them, you need to convince them, you need to,
So did you get models who walked up and said, okay Venkat, I'm ready, okay, shoot?
No, even today I work with a lot of them for free, not even taking money. I mean, it's an experiment I continuously keep doing. I mean, there are some areas that I haven't really worked on, and those experiments I need to convince few models. Say like I worked with a girl in Bombay. She's Miss Asia Pacific, and to crack her to get her pictures of the specific style I'm working at took me almost a month.
You mean just talking to convince
Just
her?
talk, convince, show them my work, and then.
So it's all your money.
It's all my money, it's like R&D. It's like your business development.
You're investing in yourself.
I'm investing on the big good.
So what is a big portfolio from a big star? Let's say you get Kareena Kapoor, who eventually comes and says, all right, take my pictures. So what can those kind of things fetch you?
If I'm going to shoot Kareena Kapoor, they don't generally do their own pictures. Very rarely they do.
Well, let's say some magazine tells you.
Some magazine tells you what kind of money I'm going to make out of it. you're going to make a lot of money.
Let's have some number.
You can somewhere charge between 25,000 to 50,000 a day.
That's okay.
Just for your fees.
Okay. And everything else is
taken care of the.
And how often do you think something like that will come down the road for photographers? Is it a daily thing?
Well, it'll take about 10 years. I mean, it's taken 10 years to get there. Me to move to Bombay from Chennai. It's going to take.
Why is this Chennai way behind Bombay? What is it? Is it the bigger market there?
100%.
Yeah.
Bombay has a bigger market. It's pan India.
Services, yeah, I guess that's.
For example, if I'm a movie producer and I have one role for one girl and I go out and tell I have an audition, I have 400 people outside my door.
Where?
At wherever you're auditioning.
Where? Which city?
In Bombay.
In Bombay. And the same thing here?
In Chennai, if you have to find one heroine or a proper actor or a character artist, anybody, for example, I'm talking in terms of the movie industry as such. In Chennai, it's the same people who work again and again.
So the choice is much less.
Much.
Is it deliberate or there's no talent?
It's very deliberate.
Oh, so it's a closed loop.
It's a closed loop.
And they keep it like that.
Each other, and it's comfort zone basically. I think they're more open to experimenting something really different with different faces and different people. The top stars don't change. It's from the same lineage or family or whatever.
But everything else,
it's very difficult. But in South, it's not that bad.
Would you recommend that people go in for this profession? I mean, recommend in the sense you must have the drive, definitely.
True.
But otherwise, you think it's a worthwhile profession if you crack it?
It's 100% a worthwhile profession.
All right, Venkat, lovely talking to you. Let's hope you go and crack some major deals and we see all your stuff
all
over the net and in print media. Print media is the biggest one, right?
Print is the biggest, yes.
There you go.